Michigan is the state that put the world on wheels, but in 2026, the big question when it comes to transit is, can we finally put our state back on the tracks? Lately, higher speed rail has moved from a transit lover's pipe dream to a major campaign headline. With gubernatorial candidates like Jocelyn Benson making a statewide network a piece of their platform, the conversations are ramping up. At the Michigan Environmental Council, we've been at the table for years, and right now there are two massive projects that come up in any passenger rail discussion that could change how we live and work in the Mitten. First, let's talk about the north-south connection, specifically the rail line from Ann Arbor to Traverse City. This line would bridge the gap between our vibrant southern population centers and the resource-rich tourist destinations of the north, making up north accessible to everyone. Our partners at Groundwork Center recently collected 21,000 survey responses from Michiganders representing every single county in the state, and the message was crystal clear. People are hungry for this, and our tourism industry would see huge benefits. The coolest part, we wouldn't be starting from scratch with the north-south connection. The state of Michigan already owns the vast majority of these tracks, with 90% of the rail already in place and more than half already capable of handling passenger speeds of 60 miles per hour. So we know there's excitement, and now we're into the nitty-gritty, crunching the numbers on ridership to prove that the demand is there to turn this into a reality. Then there's the coast-to-coast line. This rail system would link our biggest hubs, Detroit, Lansing, and Grand Rapids. The Environmental Council was a key player back when the first study for this was done in 2016. We looked at everything from basic service to 110-mile-an-hour tilting trains that maintain much higher speeds on existing tracks without passengers feeling that side-to-side pull. The data showed that at those higher speeds, the line wouldn't just be a convenience, it could actually be profitable. Imagine getting from Detroit to Grand Rapids faster than you can drive, all while catching up on work, grabbing a coffee, or just enjoying the view. Infrastructure like this could help create a mega region where you can live in one city and work in another without the stress of a 2-hour commute. These two projects demonstrate just how significantly rail could support Michiganders who want to live, work, and recreate in our state. But rail has even more benefits. Offering this alternative transportation option could dramatically reduce our carbon emissions by getting cars off of I-94 and 75. It would also serve as a huge economic driver for cities like Owasso, Clare, and Midland, communities that haven't seen this kind of connection in decades. Stops at communities like these serve as front doors to rural Michigan, inviting investment and tourism to their historic downtowns. Rail could also drive huge workforce talent attraction and retention. If we want to attract and keep young professionals in Michigan, we have to provide the modern, walkable, connected transit that they're looking for. So what will it take to bring this dream to reality? These rail systems won't happen overnight. And in fact, we're looking at a timeline that is likely a decade out. We'll have to build up substantial, sustainable funding resources to ensure our system runs smoothly and on time, identify a clear entity to lead our system, and design trains and storage facilities that can stand up to all of Michigan's wild weather. And most importantly, we need that political will. This requires a commitment to state-level dollars for equipment and a shift in how we prioritize our long-term infrastructure budget. That's what the Michigan Environmental Council is building right now. We're gathering stakeholders, pulling in interested legislators, and pushing for more infrastructure funding in the state budget. We and our partners are working to ensure Michigan is ready to grab those federal dollars when they become available. And we're continuing to educate Michiganders about the benefits opened up by passenger rail. There's a long road, or rather long rail ahead, but Michigan was built on innovation, and it's time our transit caught up.